forget to scoop up something to munch on at rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that has an assortment of Applewood smoked bacon jerky, freeze-dried goodies, and butter toffee peanuts.
Basically, he has other partners, and we're just open and happy, and that's our things.
So Bre, the mama of Nick Cannon's 8th child, went on the Wednesdays podcast and said she and Nick are very much together, but they have an open relationship, and Nick has other partners. That don't sound very open to me. But let's dig a little deeper and see if Auntie Regina is onto something, okay? Little backstory for y'all. Nick got 12 kids, okay, including his son Legendary that he shares with Bre. Bre say people are confused about their relationship status, but she happy with their arrangement. She said we're just open and happy, and that's our thing. People call it all kinds of but I call it I do what I want to do. Now, Bre, it sound like he do what he want to do, and you allow it. That's what it sound like to me, but I could be wrong. Let's keep going. She say she not jealous, okay, and she say she doesn't want a conventional relationship. She wanna raise her child full time, but she don't want to raise a husband or a full-time boyfriend full time. She not interested in living with his ass. She just want to be responsible for her child. And you know, I can respect that, because y'all men, y'all can be the second child sometimes. Y'all really can. Y'all know I ain't lying. So she say her relationship with Nick is the healthiest she's ever had. She say they don't fight. It's not toxic. And I would venture to say it's hard to fight with somebody who's never there. And you don't know their toxic traits if they never around, or rarely around. So it's easy not to fight with somebody who ain't there. You know what I'm saying? It's like women who married to truck drivers who gone a lot, and then, they retire from driving trucks, or they find something closer to home, and now he home more than he used to be, and she like, God, you need to get your ass back on the road. I had shit figured out around here. But anyway, on her reality show, Selling Sunset, for those of y'all who don't know, she said that legally, Nick don't have to pay child support, because once a man has at least 10 kids, the court be like, he ain't got no more money, and so he ain't got to pay child support. Did y'all know that? This is what I be telling y'all when y'all be the 4th and 5th and 6th baby mamas, and y'all think y'all gonna be relying on the child support check. Ain't no more money, okay? Anyway, she say she ain't gotta rely on him to finance her life. She said she got her own money. She take care of herself. She said if her son needs something or they need something, she just ask. That's all she got to do. And she say Nick is a good dad, but not her sugar daddy. And he ain't the reason where she is where she at. That's what she say. You damn right I got something to say about it. Now listen, there are a lot of successful women who have decided to be mothers and not wives, okay? Y'all know Hoda from the Today Show. Didn't she adopt two girls? Shonda Rhimes has 2 girls. Neither one of these women, to my knowledge, have men in their lives full time. They might date occasionally. And so it is becoming more common for successful women to want to be mothers, experience motherhood, and raise children. Here's the difference. You are raising a son, Bre. And if you are being honest with us, and I don't think you are, I think you're telling us what we want to hear because you're an intelligent woman. I think you're saying you're okay with this open relationship because that's all you're going to get out of Nick, okay? And he ain't going to give you anything else other than that, and you got to be okay with it. But the question is this what you want for your son? Because children tend to mirror what they see in their parents. And if it's okay that your son becomes a man like Nick Cannon, then that's fine. That's what you're trying to raise. That's up to you. That ain't our kid. We ain't got nothing to say about it. We got something to say about it. But if that's what you want, that's fine. But I don't think that's what you want. I don't think you want to be the type of grandmother that doesn't have a relationship with the mother of your grandchild. Not saying that you wouldn't, but I don't see that for you, Bre. Also, I tell y'all all the time that just because you're pretty and successful doesn't mean that you don't struggle with self-esteem. And I think that's what's going on here. Because how low does your self-esteem have to be for you to let a man just come in and out of your life when he wants to? Y'all heard what she said, that he is in an open relationship. Oh, I'm sorry, that they are in an open relationship, but he has other partners. He has other partners, not her. See what I'm saying? If she was dating around other men, now she could, but women don't roll like that. Typically and generally speaking, a woman desires to be monogamous because one day we're going to break down the science for y'all. But her hormones, her biochemistry, all right, has been triggered and established as a mother and a protector in a monogamous way. Even though she says she's not monogamous and they're in an open relationship, her chemistry says something different. Her chemistry has already been coded, all right? And Nick's has not. Nobody has successfully released his vasopressin since Mariah Carey. This is when he went off the deep end. After Mariah, this is when he lost his damn mind. I think Mariah was the last one to get that vasopressin. The other women, he just running through y'all and y'all letting him. And these are beautiful women and accomplished like Bre. Some of them very accomplished like Bre. So it's okay to want what you want. But I think you need to search deep down. Okay. It doesn't matter what people think. It doesn't matter about what people feel. All right. It doesn't matter about the red pill movement. It doesn't matter that women have more opportunities now than they've ever had. It doesn't matter that you are successful and that you have a lot of money. You have your own home, your own car. If you want a man to commit to you and only you and be monogamous and be the type of man that shows up in a marriage that loves and supports you and is okay with you maybe being more successful than him, or if you want a man that's more successful than you, or if y'all want to be partners in this thing and hold each other down 10 toes, and you want him to be the type of father that shows up and is not too much of a man. He don't mind putting on an apron and helping you with the meals at night to feed your children and help the kids with their baths and read them bedtime stories. If that's the type of man you want, damn what other people think. Be honest enough with yourself to say that's what I want and that's the only thing I will accept. And until I get that, I will be celibate, or I will make my orders on Amazon and get them packages that ain't got no name on them so nobody knows what I'm getting, but I will have my collection of toys. But as far as other men is concerned and physical people in my life, I will practice celibacy. It's okay. And that is a practice of self-love. To give yourself what you truly desire. But to do that, you have to be honest. And I don't think Bre is being honest with herself. I don't think that's what she wants. Because I think Bre knows she can do better than Nick Cannon. And I don't know why y'all, listen, just because somebody is on TV and Nick is a wonderful entertainer. All right. He is a deep philosophical thinker. I'd love to be in a conversation with Nick. But as far as being a good daddy, now, good is relative. I don't know what you're calling good. I don't say running in and out of 11, 12 women's doors to parent your children is a sign of a good daddy. That's just me. That's just me. And I know definitions and obviously standards are changing. But you be honest with yourself. All right. And I think if Bre is honest with herself, she knows that she can do better than Nick. Just because he's a celebrity don't make him worthy of being somebody's daddy. Y'all think just because sex is free and having children is easy and it can be done and it's not legislated that everybody should. Everybody should not have kids. Just because you can don't mean you should. All right. Y'all hear me talk about it all the time. And y'all know how expensive it is to raise children. If you give them all the things that they need to be successful in life, it costs money. I'm not just talking about monetary investment. It costs an investment in your emotion, okay, in your time. And if you don't have those things, then you don't need to be having children, all right? And some of y'all should not be procreating. Think about this. This is just something for y'all to think about. A little homework for y'all. Listen, consider this. Because y'all know, they already saying the world is overpopulated. We got people who are, homeless. All right. We got a lot of people with mental illnesses that are homeless that we don't have time to address because there's too many people. We say we can't feed everybody. We know that's just logistics and greed because there's more than enough food. But anyway, they say the world is overpopulated. Let me listen. This is not to solve overpopulation, but this is to make you all think about everything that is required for a child. We've already visited that, right? It takes a financial investment, an emotional investment, an investment in time. You understand what I'm saying? Diapers, milk, daycare, extracurricular activities, medicine, going to the doctor. That's money, right? The emotional part is children will be children. They have to navigate their own emotions, and you have to be emotionally stable enough to do that for them and create a home for them that is viable and safe for them to explore those emotions, right? So that's training on your end and training that you need to give your child. Right? Then we talk about time. You can't just put a bottle in that baby's mouth and let him put himself or herself to sleep. All right. Right? That you might not have. You might go to work tired as hell the next day because you stayed up all night with your baby. All right. Or it takes time to sit with them at the table and work through their homework. I know they teach math different than they did when we was little. And the way they do it is longer and it's dumber. Somebody explain that to me in the comments. I don't understand this new math. But anyway, it takes time. You might want to read that new book that you got. Well, you can't. You know why? Because you got a child and it takes time to sit at the table and go over their homework. And I know a lot of y'all in your mind, you see the mother doing this, but I'm talking to y'all daddies too. Both of y'all. If you don't have the and that's just 3 components. If you don't have the bandwidth to put those elements into a child's life, you should not be procreating. And think about this. If the people who were qualified, had at least those 3 qualities, were the only people procreating, don't you think the world would be a better place? People would be more emotionally stable. They would be better educated, huh? They'd be better people. What are you talking about, Auntie Regina? I'm talking about being conscious, being conscientious of who you lay down with and have children with, and being conscientious of your own state of affairs. Can you invite a child into your life right now? I ain't talking about, well, I got a mama to help me. Your mama done raised her kids. Do you have the bandwidth? You and your partner. Do you even have a partner? Is he gone? Did he fly the coop once he found out you was pregnant? I just want y'all to think about that. And I think a lot of us would realize, I don't have enough money to even think about having a baby. Government assistance aside, because that ain't enough either. And that's no way to raise a child long term. My mama raised me on government assistance. I turned out just fine. Did you? Was there enough money for you to have extracurricular activities? Were you well-rounded? Did your mama have enough money for you to take piano lessons or ballet or play softball or t-ball? Don't lie to me and tell me that your life couldn't have been greatly improved or better had your mama had a better job and more money and was married to your daddy who was also bringing in income. Don't lie to me. You are the person you are today because of how you were raised. And I understand that, and you're beautiful, and I'm glad that you're here. But let's not lie to ourselves. Let's not lie to ourselves and tell ourselves that everybody need to be around here having kids. Nor am I saying it's a right that should be taken away, but I'm just saying if people became just 10% more conscientious, just something for y'all to think about. Think about that. And I know y'all are like, well, I can't find a man. Okay, ding, 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 ding. That's my point. Then if he's not worth dating or marrying, definitely don't have a child with him. Well, I got a man, but we struggling right now, but we want to start our family before we get too old. Guess what? Maybe you don't need to start a family. Y'all can't put food on the table for the 2 of y'all. What's going to happen when you have a baby? Wait, go back to school, pick up a skill, educate yourself, get more money. 10% more conscientious. Tell me what y'all think. I know you will. Auntie Regina, love y'all. I'm out. Let me know what y'all think about this Bre and Nick. Am I on point with Bre? I think I am. Y'all know Bre can do better than that.